Hello there everybody, this is CwapTheNintendin here, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. So, last time, we finished up the Cave of Ordeals, which is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And now we have an unlimited supply of money thanks to the reward we get for 60 post souls. I should mention, you can visit the Cave of Ordeals again, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to have to go through, like, an hour of hell again, no. I should mention that some floors in the Cave of Ordeals change on your second visit. Like, there could be, like, twice as many enemies on certain floors. I think there are 4 Dark Nuts on the 49th floor. And, actually, when you get to the end, the postman shows up on the final floor of the Cave of Ordeals the second time you visit. So, at least I wanted to mention it just because it's there. And by the way, I was messing around so I got hurt. Yep. So anyway, as we now have all pieces of the Mirror of Twilight, let's now put it back together. Some call our realm a world of shadows, but that makes it sound unpleasant. The twilight there holds a serene beauty. You have seen it yourself as the sun sets on this world. Bathed in that light, all people were pure and gentle. I love this song, by the way. But things changed once that foul power pervaded the world.
It was all our doing. We overestimated our abilities as sages and attempted to put an end to Ganondorf's evil magic. I hope you can find it in yourself to forgive our carelessness. Oh, Twilight Princess.
What? So you knew?
Adventures. And catch him here. Do we go here? Do we go to us? We're going to the Gentas. We don't have a place. You pocket something with us. observer.
Well, Minna has been revealed to be the Twilight Princess, and now, and especially more than ever now, we have to save not only this world, but also the world of Twilight from Zant's evil. So, let's step on here, and press A to enter the world of the Twilight. Alright folks, this is the Palace of Twilight. Man, oh man, this is gonna be huge. Listen Link, can I ask you one last selfish favor? Regardless of what my reasons may have been, I once abandoned this world. I left behind the Twilight, those who had followed me, who considered me their ruler. Even now, as they remain here suffering, they believe that help will come to this world. But if they were to see the only help for them was a hideous little imp, don't you think they'd feel let down? It's only for a little bit longer. Do you mind if I continue to hide as your shadow while you're in human form? I'm sorry. Well, I guess that makes sense. Kinda. But anyway, this is the Palace of Twilight. Oh my god. If you saw this place a little bit earlier on when we first entered the Gerudo Desert during Minna's flashback, this was that very place she was flashing back to. And we kinda sorta seen this place before, and now we get to actually see it. And what the heck are these things? Wait, this guy isn't an enemy, Link. They might look a little different, but they're inhabitants of this world. They're my people. Zant, how could he... Well, he apparently put some armor on the head and... did that, apparently. I guess. Now they're just standing here being all like, hey man, how's it going? And if you take a look at it, they actually look a little bit creepy, to be honest. Man. But anyway, so... as we enter through the Palace of Twilight right here, in this place is where we need to go. As this tall dude is just standing here. Let's go inside. I like how the door opens, by the way. How it all lights up and everything. That's pretty cool, I guess. But anyway, onward to this dungeon. Oh man. So, to get started here, we have this little room right here. And now we're going to be facing... all we're going to be facing, really, are basically Twilight versions of the enemies that we faced before. You know, like, Twilight Keys, Twilight Babas, you know, all that usual stuff we saw in during our travels in the Twilight Realm as well. But this is something entirely new. Zanthead. Jeez. What the heck is that thing, even? Well, you have to defeat the Zanthead in order to progress onward. Because it's going to shoot out energy balls at you, and you'll have to avoid them, of course. Of course, you can also choose to use the shield attack to of course, deflect the sort of energy balls that the Zanthead throws at you. But, yeah. Anyway, for doing that, we get ourselves a small key. Now, it doesn't look like there's anything behind this weird fog, but if you actually take a look, you'll notice that there is a treasure chest in here. Don't worry, this mysterious fog won't hurt you, just watch what happens. You get transformed into a wolf. This black fog is made of shadow crystals by Zant. They blot out light. He's responsible for stealing the light from the spirits and turning your world into Twilight. But he's not all-powerful. We're prepared too. I can return you to your normal state. Normal spate. God. I must be like some sort of speaking weird type person or something. Anyway, let's see if we can actually do this from over here, because I believe you can. I guess not. Nope. There isn't. Oh well, I guess if we find the means to disperse of this fog, maybe then we'll go back here. Knowing our luck, we probably will, but just not right now. Anyway, now onward to here, where we have this fog again. So we're gonna have to fight this as Wolf Link. But don't worry, Wolf Link can still easily manage to defeat the Xantheads as well. With just 2 energy attacks, he's done. Or 2 B attacks, as I like to call it. Because they're B attacks, we don't actually throw bees at him. That would be ridiculous. But either way, now we got 2 treasure chests appearing there. We might as well go ahead and get both of them. This one is actually important, for it is the small key. And the other is semi-important. Although it's kind of weird, the transformation thing got delayed for some... The transformation thing got delayed for some arbitrary reason. But anyway, this treasure chest contains... the compass. That's weird. Usually we get the dungeon map first, but apparently not. We get the dungeon map a bit early, or the dungeon map a bit later, I guess. I don't know, the game decides to be fickle whenever it wants to. Alright, so we got a hookshot all the way up here. And here we go. Now, you're probably thinking, what's behind this door? Oh, wait a minute, there's another treasure chest that... Nah, it's all the way up there, we can get that later. But anyway, you're probably thinking, what's behind this door? Well, the camera zoomed out as we opened the door, and sure enough, you probably know what that means by this particular point in the game. You know, when the camera zooms out and you're entering the room, and the door is locked behind you with that, that means it's mini-boss time! Already, but we're not halfway through the dungeon yet, what the hell? Anyway, there's that hand right there that contains some orb of light. Let's see, uh-ohs. Uh-ohs again. Alrighty, so, with Dead Sword's, boss theme, I guess? Here we're fighting Phantom Zant. So, what you need to do is, you need to wait for him to stand completely still and do his little red orb of death thingy, which he used to summon those creatures. And, of course, you want to hit him as much as you can before he finally falls. So, that's basically all he's gonna do. He's also going to teleport all around the place to try to trip you up. And the only way he's gonna possibly stop is when he's ready to do his little orb attack. Unfortunately, I do not have the necessary energy to do the great spin attack since I got hurt before this recording. But really, Phantom Zant shouldn't be that much trouble, particularly if you have the great spin attack on you. Or if you have the great spin attack prepared. Or if you have Rare Chew Jelly and Fairy's Tears on you, but hey. Anyway, Phantom Zant, when he's defeated, he's gonna send out all that strange fog. And, of course, you can't get into that because, well, it's evil. That's all I can say. That shining sphere illuminates this world. It's called a soul. It's like the sun of your world, Link. The power of the soul is the source of life in this world. It is pure power. Ah, as long as you have this. Would you take the soul to the Twilight entrance at the entrance to this world? Please, Link. Sure. Whatever. Because I'm Link. Anyway, to free that soul from the hand of death, just slash it with your sword and there you go. Now here comes the main gimmick of this part of the Palace of Twilight. by using the soul, you can disperse of the fog. And, uh-oh, giant hand. Oh, Jesus. You know, I was kind of hoping for a predecessor to the Guardians of Skyward Sword when you do those trials. I would consider the hand thing a refresher, because when the hand gets close to the soul, it's like, oh my god, does it get creepy. Yeah, it just goes into full psycho mode when it's like, da-ding, da-ding, da-ding. Jeez. I just can't imagine a more creepy thing in Zelda. Aside from Majora's Mask, of course. Oh, man. So, you basically have this gimmick where you have to take the soul back to the entrance to the Palace of Twilight. And, of course, you have to do everything you can to hold off that, giant hand that presumably keeps the soul captive, or something like that. If you want to stop the hand temporarily, you just have to shoot it 3 times, and it'll temporarily be stunned. And by using the soul, you can create little platforms like this. So, yeah. Anyway, let's kill this guy again, because I really don't want to take this hand, give this hand the opportunity to take the soul back. Yep. If the soul gets captured by the hand, and, well, it goes back to, well, a wall or something in the general direction where the room is, you have to go all the way back, and you have to try again. And I do not like that. Therefore, it sucks. And I know I'm missing a treasure chest, but the treasure chest in this room is more important than that right now. I know. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Okay, so, if you take an opportunity to... See, look at that! Listen to that! Listen to that! That sounds so creepy! Ugh. I don't like it! I don't like it, Mom! My god. And what's worse is you have the Shadow Deku Babas to worry about as well. So yeah, I'm gonna temporarily stun this hand while I use the soul to actually disperse of the fog here. Because you're going to need the soul in order to get this treasure chest. And by each extent, it contains our penultimate piece of heart. So, yeah, that's the thing. And wow, this Deku Baba is such a boss, man. I didn't even know that could actually happen. Jeez. Those Babas can survive a very long time. If they even have a lifespan. Which I'm pretty sure they do. Plants have lifespans, guys. You should know this by science. Anyway, all you really have to do is just to avoid the Twilight Keys, the Twilight Babas. And you should be alright to proceed onward here outside. So, yes. Alright, so now by carrying the soul all the way outside, we can now cure these people. And seriously, look at them. Look at them. Jesus. Man. That is strangely creepy. Strangely creepy there. I think you mean totally full-blown creepy. Yeah. Pretty much mean that. Anyway, while we do have the chance, let's just restore these people back to normal. It doesn't really affect anything, but hey, it's nice. It would be nice to actually have to restore these people back to normal, right? Right. So anyway, now we carried that soul all the way to the place. So, by the looks of it, we have another soul to deal with. Just like Minna just said. And it should lead us to Zant. But, Nah, I think it's just like rupees or something in that thing. Actually, I think... Wait. Now I'll go for that one later, I guess. When we actually do go back out here, because we are going to be going back up here because we have another soul to deal with. Alright, so riding this platform, we can now proceed onward to the next part of the Palace of Twilight. But we shall be taking care of that next time. So indeed, folks, next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we are going to be proceeding to get the other soul back here. So, I shall see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.